Something big is brewing in Naperville, and thank goodness it's not another gourmet donut shop or new coffee chain trying to out-hipster Riverwalk regulars. This time, it's the Naperville Park District's proposed $135 million referendum, a massive community-wide plan that could reshape parks, recreation, and everyday life for families all across Naperville. Today, I'm breaking down everything from what's being proposed, how it may affect traffic, community life, job opportunities, and what this could actually mean for current homeowners. Let's get into it. The Naperville Park District is asking residents to approve a $135 million capital referendum, the first referendum in over 50 years, which is wild when you think about how much the city has grown since then. The Park District now serves nearly 150,000 residents, and many facilities are stretched thin. This funding supports expansions to meet modern demand, addressing growing wait lists for programs, maximum capacity facilities, and outdated infrastructure. The total proposed bond amount, about $135 million. Many buildings, fields, and playgrounds are hitting 30 to 60 years old. In Park District years, that's basically walking uphill both ways in the snow. The referendum funds major repairs and replacements that have been delayed due to limited budgets. And because this comes with a tax impact, homeowners deserve the full picture before this ever reaches a ballot. For a home with a fair market value of $750,000, the estimated tax impact, if this referendum is approved, approximately $209 per year, or about $17 per month. For context, the Park District's tax portion is currently about 5% of your total property tax bill, and the district's tax rate is among the lowest in DuPage and Will counties. So there is a cost, but compared to many homeownership line items, $17 a month for something that upgrades the community and supports property value is worth having a conversation. The most expensive of the 6 proposed projects and highlights is the new Community Activity Center at Frontier Sports Complex. This is the big one, the centerpiece of the whole plan and the actual tangible things people will notice. Think of it as Naperville finally getting the kind of indoor recreation hub that every fast-growing suburb seems to brag about. We're talking a legit indoor aquatic center with an 8-lane lap pool, activity pool, and warm water therapy pool, indoor playground, walking track, fitness areas, multiple purpose rooms, and yes, finally more indoor gym space so winter doesn't win every time. For homeowners, this is the kind of amenity that quietly boosts neighborhood appeal. It's not flashy, but buyers love knowing their future weekends don't rely on luck and weather. Next are the Nike Sports Complex upgrades. Now, Nike is already one of Naperville's most used parks, so this is more of a glow-up than a rebuild. Highlights include a new ninja-style challenge course, a refreshed playground with water spray features, upgraded ball fields with synthetic turf. This is one of those quality of life upgrades that makes a popular park even more popular. Plans also call for Country Lakes Park upgrades, you know, the old golf course turned residential area. This one's for the North Side residents, and for anyone who's been asking, when is Naperville finally getting more pickleball courts? Your moment has arrived. Highlights include 6 new lighted pickleball courts, sand volleyball, renovated basketball area, and even a lighted cricket field. This brings fresh energy to an area that's been ready for an update, and it spreads recreation space evenly across the city. This next proposal calls for additions to Wolf's Crossing Community Park. Now, this park is already one of the newest parks in town, so these enhancements round it out pretty nicely. You'll see 2 new ball fields, a concrete ball field hub, permanent restrooms, and more parking. Nothing controversial here, just giving families more space to actually use the park the way it was designed. Now, this next one has a lot of people excited, me including. Refrigerated outdoor ice rinks installed near the community garden plots parking lot. And honestly, this is long overdue. Right now, our natural rinks average about 11 usable skating days per year. Just 11! You spend more days waiting for an Amazon return refund. This update brings 2 refrigerated rinks, providing more reliability for the ice to actually be frozen during the November to March skating season. Winter activities that people can actually plan for, that's a win. And acquiring more open space and nature areas is the last proposal. The Park District wants to lock in more space now before land gets super expensive, not that it already isn't, and gets snatched up for development. They're targeting about 5.7 acres at Walnut Ridge and another 6.5 acres near Heritage Woods. This is one of those long games moves that protects future trails, natural habitat, and neighborhood green space, all things buyers love but don't always think to mention. Together, these projects spread investment across Naperville instead of dropping everything in one corner. They touch parks on the north, south, east, and west side, all while finally addressing the city's biggest recreation gap, indoor aquatics and indoor gym space. And whether you plan to live here forever or eventually move on, communities that invest in themselves tend to stay competitive, attractive, and stable. Now here's the part of the video where someone in the comments usually disagrees, and that's perfectly fine, but will traffic get worse with these upgrades? Now the major indoor facility will likely attract more users, but it's sited where the district already owns land. And the plans include 500 to 600 additional parking spaces, multiple access points, so while there will be construction disruption, long-term the goal is improved access. The smaller site improvements like pickleball courts, ice rinks, open space are distributed across Naperville and minimize big central traffic jams. For existing homeowners, expect some construction signs, maybe parking shifts, but not a permanent heavy traffic burden. From a real estate perspective, these types of amenity upgrades support desirability. Better parks, more recreation space, modernized facilities will create increased attractiveness for buyers. The Indoor Activity Center in particular can help Naperville compete with newer suburbs offering mega rec centers. That keeps your home's value strong in a tight market. Upgraded parks and fields also means more active lifestyles, more community appeal, which tends to help resale velocity and price premiums. Because the tax impact is modest, just $17 a month for a $750,000 home, and the benefits broad, remaining in Naperville and being part of a community that invests in itself strengthens your equity story. Now, even if you don't plan to move tomorrow, these improvements matter for your neighborhood's future. If you do plan to sell in the next 2 to 5 years, this makes for another talking point. Community invested in amenities, recreation, open space. The referendum shows that Naperville is planning for its next chapter, not just maintaining the status quo, which is a positive signal for long-term stability of property values. Here's where it gets good. Big community projects often create economic waves. A project of this size keeps local contractors, builders, and suppliers busy for years to come. That's really economic activity flowing right here into Naperville. More indoor space creates more activities, which creates more jobs for instructors, lifeguards, seasonal workers, coaches, and staff. And those are great opportunities for teens, students, and part-time workers. Whenever you improve parks and recreation space, the surrounding businesses from coffee shops to restaurants to small retail will typically see more foot traffic. So while this referendum is about the parks, it should support the broader local economy. So, should you support this referendum? Here's a balanced view. Vote yes if you value improved recreation and you think about resale attractiveness, want to live in a community that invests, and are okay with a modest tax increase. But if you're on a tight budget or believe the Park District should fund these without additional borrowing, you might want more details, exact impact on your tax bill, the timelines, which amenities will come first, those sorts of things. So here are some things to watch. The exact project phasing, which gets done first, how the district will manage construction impacts, and how operating costs are being handled. And one thing to note, the bond only covers capital costs and not ongoing staffing. So if this moves forward and is approved, here's the timeline and what it could look like. So there you go, 6 major projects, 1 big price tag, a modest tax bump, and a lot of upside for Naperville homeowners. If you live in this market, this is your community conversation. If you've got questions about how this affects your specific neighborhood or what it might mean for your home's value, drop a comment down below or send me a message directly. I've got the data and I'm happy to walk you through it. But until next time, I'll catch you guys later.